came out here this morning to come and check my garden, and well, I thought I'd give everybody a peek of what it looks like whenever you're not trying very hard. And then while I was out here, I'd see what I can do about my poor tomatoes, which I think are suffering from blight this year. But while I was out here, this is usually when I start thinking about all the mess that I keep seeing on YouTube and all the people that come out here with their conspiracies and the government's out to get you and all of this stuff, and oh, hurry up and prep, buy all these things, buy all this food and lock down your house and get a bunch of weapons because the government's coming for you. And I'll tell you what, real life is so much crazier than fiction life, and it's not so much that I want to do this because the government's coming for me, but it's because of all the people that are working so hard to make money off of me. They're willing to put chemicals in my food so I get addicted to it. And they work so hard to push out new medications so that way when I inevitably get sick because of the food they're pushing, then that way, it's okay. We have it. So I just want everybody to calm down a little bit and maybe don't listen so hard to the YouTubers out there that are stressing that the government's coming for you, because while that may be true, it's not current. It's not happening right this second. They're just doing whatever it is that makes them the most money, whether that be screw you on your taxes or screw you on your dinners or make you think that your kids are going to be stupid if you homeschool them. Because let's face it, plastic bottles are making them lots of money in the ocean. And your kids not being able to read helps them push all their agendas that they need more money and more money and more taxes. And so if you just do it yourself, you don't have to worry about taking care of the corporate life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm out here doing, killing plants and eating what doesn't die. Which, man, this blight mess, look. My beds aren't even deep enough to hold up my tomato cage. I'm guessing is for in ground, not above ground gardens, but that's okay. I have all this beautiful Mexican marigold growing everywhere, and it's doing great. I've pulled off several. I've thrown them in the garden, and it seems to actually be working. I put the flowers in the garden because they stink. And since I've done that, in the areas that I did it, I haven't seen one bug. Everything's been pretty calm in those spaces now. So I think I'm just going to keep doing that. I don't know if that's a tidbit of info that you need, but my okra's going crazy. And I only have a few plants right now, but I have a whole bunch coming up. And I did not know that caterpillars like okra. Maybe that was because that was the only thing for them right now. I don't know, but they ate a whole bunch of holes in my stuff. So who knows? I think today I am going to get some bread yeast and sugar and start putting it in my garden's beds, all of them, maybe if I can make enough solution so I can start building up all of my soil a little bit more. I made sure it got fertilized this year, but looks like I still need to work on some microbiomes. I was reading up and they said that blight is bacteria that lives in the soil. So I thought, well, I wonder if I could put yeast in the garden, and sure enough, not only can you put the yeast in the garden, but you mix it with some sugar, it's going to grow and it'll grow your microbiome. I don't know if anybody else needed to hear that today or not, but if you did, there it is. If you didn't, then you do you. But I do seem to have blight everywhere, so I plant because I want a variety of plants. It also helps to deter bugs, so if they attack one space, and you still have something growing in another space. But I also plant diversely and many things in a space, different types of plants, because I want I want to see how the soil is doing. Does it have enough nutrients? Does it have whatever it needs? And it seems every single one of my beds is hanging on to this blight. So we've done a lot to beef up our garden over the years. This is actually the first year we have had anywhere near what we are getting this year. It has been phenomenal. And so hopefully this is the last bit of it. Oh, there goes the dog. This is the last bit of it, and then we increase our nutrients by increasing our good bacteria in the garden. And this is what happens when you forget a cucumber. And these are not straight eights. These are supposed to be pickling cucumbers. And those are my chickens that I don't think you can see right now. They're a little crazy this morning. They're usually begging me for more snacks because anything I don't like from the garden just goes straight over to the chickens. And then whenever I go to clean out their cages at the end of summer, I'll have plenty of compost to throw in the garden for fall. So I guess that covers everything this morning, guys. I got to get busy picking cucumbers because I may not have a ton of everything else coming out of the garden right now, but wow, I have enough cucumbers to last a lifetime. So y'all have a great morning.